Live inside the den with DJ D-Lex, Higher Level, Lady Casper, and guest co-host Ross Coffee. Now let's turn up for the DJ D-Lex mixdown.
DJ D-Lex.
Rude boy, if your words could only touch the people's heart and I seen them. Booyah, baby, I know holding them tears so is never let you go. Hit another note, take that dick slow, bend that ass over, aim at the hoes who was talking long ago. When you see you on my side and we skirting the road, yo. Rude boy, if your words could only touch the people's heart and I seen them. Booyah, baby, I know holding them tears so is never let you go. Hit another note, take that dick slow, bend that ass over, aim at the hoes who was talking long ago. When you see you on my side and we skirting the rover, yo. Now they all seasick, yo. If I marry you in pieces, yo, would you still look decent, yo? And I'm just saying that girl been down, I was naked, down for the nation, down, I was breaking down. I want that fear that you're facing, fear that be racing round your head and crown. That girl been down, I was naked, down for the nation, down, I was breaking down. I want that fear that you're facing, fear that be racing round your head and crown. Kanisha, come run away with me. 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 Quiet on set, Lamar. If I was going for the sex, I'd be going at your neck, but we could wreck at a second line. And look, I'm tired, I'm picking with me. My other leg hit is with me. Your ex gon' get it with me. If you don't stop effing with me. That girl been down, I was naked, down for the nation, down, I was breaking down. I want that fear that you're facing, fear that be racing around your head and crown. That girl been down, I was naked, down for the nation, down, I was breaking down. I want that fear that you're facing, fear that be racing around your head and crown. Kanisha, come run away with me. Kanisha, come run away with me. Kanisha,
and girl, wanna do things with her body.
Check. You're listening to the vibes of DJ D-Lex. Yes, can we play some music for you tonight, ladies and gentlemen? Sorry for the late start, but you know, thing happen.
In the soul can heal our hearts and mind, and we can last 1,000 lifetimes. We're separated by a distance apart. Still I just can't get you out my mind. And anywhere you are, I wanna be there at your side. And anything you need, together me and you will rise. Yeah, you know you got it under. Energy in your bumper, eh? Your body good fi take the lumber. Energy in your bumper, eh? I may have to get your number. Energy in your bumper. Can't seem to take my eyes off of you, especially your bite and move. The way you roll that thing, me wanna roll that thing. Baby, let me take a look. Oh Lord, me want all the girls in the whole world.
It's your favorite girl DJ, DJ D-Lex.
Can't seem to take my eyes off of you, especially your bite and move. The way you roll that thing, me wanna roll that thing. Baby, let me take a look. Oh Lord, me want all the girls in the whole world. I know what I'm doing is so wrong, but since no man can focus, we definitely don't give a fuck. She said she know me got a girlfriend, and so what? What if I do? She said she know me got a woman on me bed. What if I, oh la la, what if I do? Listen
getting to me quick, so me girlfriend says she wants me back home by 2. What will I do? So me tell her say my car broke down at mile 2. Girl, I won't be home so soon. Oh Lord, me want all the girls in the whole world. I know what I'm doing is so wrong. But since no man can focus, we definitely don't give a fuck. She said she know me got a girlfriend, and so what? What if I go?
That what she like.
Yes, check. 1 2 1 2.
Off the lights, that what she like. Can't believe a sweet girl like you would I tell ya. No sweetness,
Yep.
no feelings, just walk it up like you.
All right, people. Once again, it's a Monday night. We want to thank you for being with us here at the Den, live on HLE Television. I'm your host, Higher Level. To my right, we have my brethren, DJ D-Lex, the baddest DJ to touch down in New Orleans. To my far right, we have a co-host, Bayou Buds, a.k.a. Ras Coffee.
Bless your love, people.
Ladies and gentlemen, tonight at the Den, we have a special artist tonight, special guest. He goes by the name by 7th Ward Shorty. Can we introduce you to the Higher Level Entertainment family?
I love this. It's beautiful.
Listen, and to his right, we have his cousin, Mr. Henry.
Oh, yeah.
Henry was like, yo, I got to be on the show. So
That's Lynn's right there, y'all.
Blessings.
You heard me? My cousin Henry, that's Lynn. Yeah.
Respect.
First cousin.
So we want to tell you guys, man, welcome to the Den, first and foremost. You know, this is what we created the Den for. Not to just interview Caribbean artists and Caribbean business owners and stuff like that. We want to get to know the city, and only way to get to know the city is to talk to the city. You feel me?
Yeah.
So
Right.
that's like, yo, want to big up my brethren, Judah Klein, for making this interview happen. So
been my manager for 20 years, over 20 years.
we gonna get to that. We gonna get to that. So listen, how we always start off the Den, right? We ask like, yo, how you came up with the name 7th Ward Shorty?
So most of my life I was real small. I had a little man complex, so I was short. So people called me Shorty, of course. And then the 7 Waters where I jumped off the porch at, where I was raised, since a youngin'.
Yeah. So you was born in New Orleans?
Yes, I was born. No, I was actually born in what's the name of the hospital on the West Bank Expressway? Jefferson. I think my mama.
Jeff.
Yeah, my West Jeff. My mama went in labor and she had to rush her to West Jeff. Yeah.
So let me ask you something, because this is what I always want to know. Like, how has growing up in New Orleans influenced your music? Like,
It influenced my music in major ways. To be honest with you, I'm a fan of a lot of people that actually hail from this city. It's a very musical city, very talented city. A lot of men and women, came from here. So it influenced my music in ways where I picked bits and pieces from people like Louis Armstrong, Fats Domino, Juvenile, Lil Wayne, all these great people that came before me, Master P. You can learn from each one of those individuals, and I've learned from all of them my whole career.
all right. So like, saying that you say that, like, so how was the impact on you?
Yeah, the influence on me was that it gave me the confidence that I needed, that knowing that I can come from the city and actually do this here. When you study people like Master P, Lil Wayne, like these dudes are soldiers, but past the music, as far as businessmen, the risks they take, the efforts that they take to step out, to do what they do, to get their message across is actually phenomenal. And I followed a lot of these artists' careers throughout the years.
So when did your music journey start? Like, when you was like, yo, you know what? This is my calling. I got to do this shit.
Well, 13. I was 13 years old. I heard Tupac, my Uncle Noonan. Shout out to my Uncle Noonan. You heard me? My mama brother. So he played a Tupac song for me. And it was, "Who Do You Believe In?" And Tupac said one thing in that line where I knew I wanted to be just like this nigga. He said, "I got shot 5 times and I'm still breathing. Living proof there's a God if you need a reason." That one lyric is what started me off in music.
Why that one line?
Coming from a dude who I idolized and many people idolize as a gangster, street thug, for him to say that and give reverence to God, that there's an existence of a God, that he gives, he pay homage to a God. I guess as a young dude, it kind of, I don't know, it kind of, what's the word I'm looking for? It I related to it in a way because how I idolized this dude. And for him to say that and give reverence to God and things like that, I don't know. It just stuck with me for many years. Even to this day, I still remember why I got into the music.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can remember your first performance?
Yeah. It was at the Lions Den. Oh, it's just called the Den. That's something crazy. So it was called the Lions Den. It's now Caesars, the Caesars Club. Back then it was called the Lions Den. I was part of a group called Triple Threat. It was me, Lil Pudge, Marcel, and Michael Childs. We made a group called Triple Threat. And we was a gospel rap group. And I was like, what, 13 years old? You know what I'm saying? I remember I was a 13-year-old soldier, so the devil better beware. So, you know, yeah, that's my first performance. I was scared.
It's cold.
Yeah, I was scared.
And that's when your music career started, right then and there.
Not my career, the love that I had for the music. And to be honest with you, the label I was with, Foundation Ministries, like these dudes was dogs, animals. They even though they was gospel rappers, you know, you remember cuz, you know, you've been around, yeah. So, you know, Amira, these dudes were real pits as far as musically, like the way they wrote. So I stayed in studios with these guys and I studied these dudes like for many, many, many years. I slept in the studio, you know, watched them go through their ups and downs, and all that stuff is what made Seven Wall Shorty. All that.
So as far as like music in the city, do you think the game has changed from when you started to now, or is the same indoor outdoor game?
It's changed drastically. You know, the love of music has died. You know, people just really make, you know, a lot of artists just say anything. Like I'm in the studio all the time, so we get a lot of people that rent the studio out and things like that. And what I do is I sit back. They may see me in there not saying anything, but I'm studying. And what I'm studying is I'm studying how 95.9% of the rappers and artists that come in, none of them write music no more. They always got this ideology that they're going in the booth and they're just gonna freestyle the hit record, which it happens. You know, people they do it, but these people are real strategic in what they do. Like the Lil Babies and all these people, that's called 4-ball punch, and that's the actual terminology and technique that's used in the music industry. It's called 4-ball punch. But I see so many young artists that have no name, no type of traction, no motion or nothing. They look at how these dudes do it, and this is what they got in their mind. They come to the studio, they don't sit down with pen and paper. Even my artists, like Desire Rocky, excuse me, you know what I'm saying? I try to get him to write. You know, he's one of the artists that doesn't write. You know, and there's a lot of artists like that. You know, no, they don't write. Everybody just come off the top of the head. You know, I write music, you know, physically. And sometimes, I may, you know, come up with stuff off the top of my head and we may record it. But for the most part, I try to encourage artists to write.
I call it the Wayne effect.
Let me ask you this, right? Yeah. You said you first started in a group, you was like a gospel rapper. Mm-hmm. Like, what would you classify your music as now? Are you like a trap rapper, like, you know, a hustle rapper, a gangster rapper? What would you classify your music as now?
Conscious
music. That's good to know.
Yeah, I'm a conscious artist. I don't even put myself in a box. You know, I'm a Christian, first of all. You know, I believe in Jesus. Mm-hmm. You know, and I know people have their own different religious belief and religious views, but I'm a Christian. I believe in Jesus. I believe in God. I believe in a higher power, whatever you may call it or whatever. You know, and I'm a real faithful guy. You know, my faith, I'm strong in my faith. I'm strong in my religion. I'm strong in my family. I'm married. You know, I've been with my wife 22 years. But, yeah.
Good to know.
So when it comes to your rapping, right? Like when you say style, flow, what do you think your style is?
My style,
because it's not gospel no more.
You know, nobody's never asked me that question.
Because it ain't gospel no more.
Yeah, it's not gospel no more. So my style is very I'm gonna say it's like an epiphany. You familiar with that word? Yeah. The word epiphany, you know, it's what they call a sudden realization of reality. So my music is like an epiphany. When you hear a 7 Wall Shorty song or a 7 Wall Shorty verse, I make you think differently. You know, I give you a different way of looking at it, for the lack of a better term. You know, and that's not to, you know, to hype up my music or whatever. I do it purposely because some things are not just meant to be said, just playing out. Sometimes you got to put things in code, in the secret. You know, for people to decode it and take it apart and look at it in different ways. Sometimes you got to say metaphors and all these different, you know, double entendres and all that other crazy stuff that we do. You got to do that to give people. It's called, thought and they thinking. You have to, get people to think different ways. And so I do that. That's what I do purposely.
So I'm not the most familiar with your music. I've heard your name a lot, and especially being around Judah Clan, I know you work with Bug a lot. You know what I mean? So that has kind of drawn me, a little close to you as an artist. But I'll definitely check out your music some more. What would you recommend? What is one of your best albums that I should pull for and draw for first?
Yeah, so Big Shorty by far is probably the best album I have. I have like a million streams on Spotify on that album.
Mm.
Yeah, Big Shorty. That's my last album. It came out 5 years ago? Yeah, 5 years ago in 2000.
So how much? Yo, cause I was telling you earlier.
Yeah.
You got a lot of fucking music, bro. You got a lot of songs. I'm going through. I'm like, this nigga got a lot of songs, yo. Like, so how do you constantly make music the way that you do? Like you got to stay in the fucking studio.
Yeah, I do. Well, it's at this point in my career, it's easier for me. Like I think in the early stages of my career, I used to have to be in the studio like all the time. Get this record out, get this record out. Now I go in the studio, I can probably do what, in 2 hours, about 4 or 5 songs, if I really push myself. So, these days since I have such a large catalog, it doesn't require me to be in the studio as much since my catalog is so big. So I guess you could say like me and my team, we living off my catalog, like the shows, the money that we make or whatever the case may be, it's all off the catalog that we already put in, and I think Bug is responsible for 3 of those albums, he put out.
So how'd you link up with Judah Clan Production?
I was homeless. I was homeless on the streets. You heard me? I was living on the streets, real tough.
So I've heard a couple of your songs, right?
Yeah.
And I know Judah Clan is known for working with hip hop artists that kind of want to, do reggae music or kind of crossover in that genre. And for a minute, I thought that's the lane you was gonna take. You know what I'm saying? Right. Do you have any reggae songs out there?
Yeah. I got a few in the club. T-Roy actually did. Shout out to DJ T-Roy. He played a few of them. Kanisha, the one that we started this podcast off with. Louder. It's a few of them. I think I have one with Orthodox coming out. Yeah, called Beautiful.
Nice.
That's his favorite song.
I was just gonna ask you if you collab with any of the other reggae artists.
Yeah, I collab with Orthodox. I collab with the Rebels before. I collab with a few people. Yeah, nice. I collab with a few people. Sham Easy, he's considered a reggae artist, so I collab with a few people.
And shit, that's what we love to see. That right there.
Yeah, I got a few records out with I don't think we put the record out with Sham Easy yet. Timing is everything. Yeah, I have an awesome song with him.
Yeah,
it's called New Orleans.
I can't wait to hear it, man. Like it's for the city, right?
Oh yeah,
Oh yeah. So get back to telling us how you link up with Judah Clan.
So yeah, I was homeless on the streets, living on St. Philip on St. Louis Armstrong Park. I got kicked out my mother-in-law. Rest in peace. My mother-in-law, she just passed, but I got kicked out of our house for not wanting to get a job. So they put me on the streets, and I ended up meeting this other artist, this singer, and that's me.
No.
All right, so I ended up meeting this artist that sing gospel music or whatever, and I kind of like gave him my aspirations and everything, and told him I wanted to be in music, and I desired to do this, and so what he did was, he was like, "Look, man, I'll let you go in the studio. You find a studio you can record in. I allow you to, to go in there and do your thing, woo, 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 this, that, and the third." And I think I called Skylar, a friend of mine, Skylar. And Skylar was like, "Man, I ain't got my studio no more. You can't come over here and pay me this, that, and the third, and woo, woo, woo." So that's my artist, Desire Rock. It was all right. So I guess through all the, the back and forth and the talking, he was like, "Look, man, I know this dude in the 6th vault named Rasta, Bug." So he called him. He was like, "Look, but don't tell him that you got the number from me because I still owe him some money." That's exactly what he told me. He like, "Man, I still owe him some money, you heard me?" And so I was like, "All right, I got you, bro." So I called him. He was like, "Yeah, man, you can meet me at 2:00, woo, woo." So we met up. We started talking. And I'll never forget what he told me. I think I recorded the song. He's sitting right there, so the people know I ain't lying. I think I recorded the song in like 10 minutes, literally. Verses, hooks, everything. Whole song was complete in 10 minutes. I went in there and did like a few takes, bop, 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 bop. And I come out the booth, and it was a good song, a good record. It started a bidding war with a bunch of record labels. And he looked at me and he said, "Say, man, I don't know who you is." He said, "But listen to me. Boy, I record a lot of people. He said, you 1 for 1 in my studio. He said, you ever come in this studio and do something like that again, I'm going to stamp you as one of the best I've seen in a long time. And from that one song, I ain't missed. We've been hitting them in the hoop ever since, you heard me? And with the help of this man for 20 years, you heard me, I've helped build this brand, Seven Wall Shorty that that the world loves so much, you heard me? Yeah, with this man right here, that's how we met.
What's the hardest thing or the hardest challenge breaking out in New Orleans? Because I know I'm from New York, so I know it's 1,000,001 people out there doing the same thing. But what's the hardest challenge you notice in New Orleans as far as you breaking out?
Getting these niggas to like you, getting these niggas to accept you, respect you. That's the only way they're gonna listen to your music. They gotta respect you. This city is the only city. These niggas and these girls, they gotta respect you. They gotta respect you not as a gangster. They gotta respect you. Period. That's bottom line. It ain't got nothing to do with gangster. Ain't got nothing to do with nothing else. You have to have respect. I tell this to a lot of niggas and a lot of artists. You can't become the shit in the household name in nobody else's town and take over nobody else's shit until you become the shit in your hometown first. You got to become a name in your hometown first before you can think about, uprooting yourself and planting yourself in somebody else's field and trying to, make something happen. It don't work like that. And I had to learn that the hard way. You heard me? We did a lot of traveling until, we had to learn that. You got to become a name in your hometown before you become a name somewhere else.
So would you say in the point of your career right now, do you have that respect of the city?
Oh,
of
most definitely.
Your peers here?
Most definitely. If anybody in this city, I can't speak for no other city. In this city, New Orleans, Louisiana, if they say they ain't got to be a fan, they say they never heard of my name, they lying. I've done too much.
I've definitely heard of your name.
Yeah, I've done too much.
A lot of you.
I've done too much, from the mayor talking about me, the city council, every judge, the police department, all the major celebrities from Master P, Big Frida, everybody, you name it. Everybody has said my name, has worked with me, so if anybody in this city, whether you're a fan or not, if they say they never heard of my name or my brand or what we do in my movement, they lying. Yeah, they just don't like us.
Mm. And you've been rocking, you say 20 years?
I've been doing this for 20 years.
Damn. That's a long time, man.
Yeah, real talk. I'm 39.
Can you tell us a little more about your brand, Seven Wall Shorty, and your movement?
Yeah, so my brand is more, I've been in jail for a long time. I did 9 years. Before that, I did like 2 years. Before that, I did another 2. Before that, I did 3. Before that, I did a year. Before that, 9 months. So all my life since I was 16 years old, I've been in and out of the prison system. So my brand is made up of a guy who's been fully rehabilitated to the utmost. And what does that mean? It has nothing to do with me being holier than thou or anything like that. My brand is a guy who's the poster child for rehabilitation, proving that you can come from a penal institution, being a 6-time convicted felon, and being in the streets, and actually make a whole 360, all 180, whatever you want to call it, is up for debate, to turn your life around. You did? You can do that. If I can do it, anybody can do it. And I did it. Not only did I turn my life around, I made my name a household name nationally. Not just in my hometown, but all across the world. They know who Seven Wall Shorty is. They know my music. They heard me. They saw a podcast. They saw my interviews. They heard me speak. I got a voice. All that. So that's all that makes up my brand. Me being able to be in touch with the community. The people that I'm, that I lead, because all these people, are adherents to Seven Wall Shorty. When they listen to my music, a lot of these dudes look up to me because of the knowledge that I possess, as far as my experience and the things that I've been through in my life. So my brand makes up all these things. It's like a big ass ball of, like succotash. You ever ate that? That's what my life is. See, I got bits and pieces of all types. My life is like succotash. I know horticulture. I'm an expert in horticulture. I know every plant in the world. I can name it in Latin. It's real talk. You pull out a plant right now, and I'm gonna tell you what it is in Latin at the drop of a dime. You heard me? I'm an expert in music. I'm a music executive. I made my career in music. I'm a respected hip hop star. I'm a motivational speaker. I'm a great husband. I'm a great father. There's a lot of things that make up the brand Seven Wall Shorty, and this is why people come from all over the world, to meet me, to talk to me, to see a show, to be in the studio with us, or whatever the case may be. You know, and it's all thanks to that man right there in the team that I have, man. You know, what we created, you know, is beyond anything that I could have ever imagined. Real talk.
Congratulations, brother. Man to man, I salute you.
I appreciate
I know
that,
what
brother.
it is to come from that kind of struggle, you know what
Real
I'm saying?
talk, man.
Yep.
Like for me, I didn't technically know who you are and like who you was part of until I link up with him. And when I started looking you up, I'm like, yo, my dude got a lot of music. And for artists to have a lot of music, that means you got to stay consistent with it. And we want to give you props. We want to give you props.
Appreciate
for that,
that, brother.
So let's go back to you liking the reggae music and the reggae vibe, right?
Facts.
Was it linking up with him that did that, or you always been like that?
No, so so I never really was exposed to the reggae scene. You know, linking up with him, I started going to Dragon's Den. No, before the Dragon's Den, what we went to? We went to pass that to me too, right? Caribbean, Club Caribbean. He brought me to Caribbean. So that was my first time getting exposed to the reggae scene. And I think I started working with the Raging Rebels. So me working with the Raging Rebels, you know, that kind of made people in the reggae lane, because they was a factor in the reggae scene when I came home from prison. So by me working with them, that kind of put the eyes of the reggae people on me, like, okay, who this guy is? He's not a reggae artist, but who the fuck this dude is? You know, he's working with all the reggae dudes. He got to respect all the reggae DJs. You know what I'm saying? This, that, and third. But I had to sit back and learn the culture of the reggae music. You know what I'm saying? I really couldn't just jump out there. So it took me a while to really start putting out, you know, Afrobeat, dancehall, reggae, whatever like that. And don't get into it. I got a few. I think we about to put out a whole entire reggae album. Like I got a few of them. I got a lot of reggae songs that we didn't put out.
If you were to choose a reggae artist to work with now, who would it be?
I'm already in contact with him right now. You know what I'm saying? I can say, yeah, I'm already talking to him.
I mean, can you say? Can you?
Yeah, I can say it. Yeah, I can say it. You want me? Yeah, you want to say it? Yeah. So his name, it just my mind just went blank.
Okay.
Who we talking to? Yeah, Sizzler.
You
I'm
on
tripping.
the phone with Sizzler?
Yeah, right now. Like,
That'll
yeah.
be
So
powerful.
I'm talking with Sizzler right now. Not only I'm trying to do a show with him, but I'm trying to do a song with him. I'm trying to get him on a song. So we've been talking for about 2 months now, you know, and we haven't came to an agreement yet. But I think that it's gonna come to an agreement because they started following me on Instagram.
So you know.
So I think I think it's gonna happen.
You know, Sizzler is like one of the fathers of what we do right here.
Hey,
like, you know?
this is real talk. So y'all can go and check my followers on Instagram. He follows me.
Yeah, man.
You
The
hear me?
Rastafari
So,
community, that's
yeah.
one of the biggest reggae artists.
So he's a fan of Seven Wall Shorty. He follows me, and I'm trying to figure it out how we can work together and put this record together and put something together. So we trying to figure it out, bro.
All right, so you know, this the part of the show where I gotta ask like the real shit. Like
All right.
everybody sitting at home want to fucking know. Like, Level, when you gonna ask the nigga the shit?
Yeah.
What happened between you and the Rebels?
Me and the Rebels. All right. Let me see. What happened between me and the Rebels? So I think Catch a Fire, he released a diss song about me being raped in jail. Yeah, he thought that I got raped in jail and things, so he put out a whole entire record. That's what it really started. At first, there was a little tension. They was talking and things like that. I think before he put out the song, they were upset. They were upset that I took over Honda Wonders, Uptown. You heard me? They was upset about that. They called my manager. They talked to a few people, even my artists there, like voicing their concern, like, "Oh man, we don't want Shorty to do
Because
this."
I'm gonna tell you. Let me start. I'm gonna tell you right there. I thought it was fake.
Yeah.
I thought the companies put y'all up to it. You know,
Oh, it was real.
because that's what everybody do.
Oh, it's real.
That's
It's
why
real.
everybody until somebody was like, "Nah, nigga, that shit real." I'm like, "No, it ain't, man.
Yeah,
these
this
niggas
real.
got music. These niggas just did
Well,
music
not
together.
with,
Like,
not
what
with
you
Ras
talking
T.
about?"
Not with Ras T. So the beef is not with Ras T. So me and Ras T not beefing. I see Ras T all the time. You know, we be in the studio and all that shit. It's the other nigga. You know what I'm saying? The Catch a Fire nigga. And then I know you watching this, nigga. I'm not ducking nothing. You know what I'm saying? I ain't ducking no smoke. You know what I'm saying? We can do it however you want to do it. You know, song for song, whatever you want. So I just wanted to throw that out there.
That's what we
You know
want to
what I'm
see.
saying?
If it was
Yes.
no violence, but if it's like a song battle,
That's the
we
part.
with that.
That's the part. See,
It's musical, right?
no,
So-
it's not no musical shit. No,
Nah?
it's some street shit. You know what I'm saying? The
man,
nigga,
this
the
is
nigga
real.
got the nigga got his panties in a bunch. because I told him to suck my dick. You know what I'm saying? For the lack of a better term. And I told him that because he disrespected my family. You understand? He posted my wife. He posted my kids. He posted the address of my house. He posted documents trying to assassinate my character and try to make me look bad in front of my fan base as far as convincing people that I was sexually abused in prison. So yeah, I told that nigga what I told him. So he got his panties in a bunch. He can't let it go. I even spoke to the nigga from Mardi Gras. The nigga don't want to speak. He don't want to talk. I don't give a fuck, boy. I don't know you niggas. I don't care about you niggas. Nigga, I'm Shorty. I do this. So, I don't care about how niggas feel. I don't have nothing against none of them dudes, but I don't give a fuck how none of them dudes feel. I'm just being honest with you. I don't care. Don't know them. Don't give a fuck about them. They can stop talking to me forever. Like my beef with dude, and he don't like me because of that one thing. So when you ask that question, that's all the beef is about. Me telling that one nigga to suck my dick. That nigga right there. Catch a fire. That nigga. I told that nigga that on the phone for him playing with my family, and I stand on that. I ain't changing that. I mean that. I meant what I said. I say it again. We meet in person. I'm going to tell you to in your face. If you still standing on that square, you're standing there. You understand what I'm saying? Ain't no tipping no nigga over here. Boy, we strong over here. Nigga stand on business. Nigga ain't running nothing. Yeah, it is what it is. So I had to throw that out there. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Anyway, next question. You heard me? You know what I'm saying?
Because I thought it was a music thing.
No, so. It was not fake. It was not. I would like it to be. Let's exercise. Let's do it. Let's do it. He's a very talented rapper. Very talented. Catch a Fire is very talented. Let's get it. We can do it. We can go song for song. We can drop records about each other. I'm all for it. But when you take it when you talk about hurting my wife and hurting my kids and all that, that's why I got to draw the line at. Yeah, you ain't who you think you is, nigga. You think you Paul Bunyan or somebody? Nah, you not hurting nothing around this way. No, not them wife and not that kid. Nah, man. That's the level he took it to. He put it on his page. He probably still got it up there. He blocked me on Instagram, y'all, so I can't see it, guys. You know what I'm saying? I don't got none of them niggas blocked. They blocked me. You heard me? So you know what I'm saying?
Because it's like I look on your Instagram and I'm like,
yeah,
you beefing with some people, like, because not everybody in the city gonna like you. So
my record label signed me. You know what they told me? You know some real shit? When Mike signed me, that nigga said, I want you to accept one thing. He said, man, we about to put a lot of money behind you. You about to have millions of people that's about to love you and love what you do. And on the flip side, you about to have millions of people that's about to hate you and hate what you do. So I just put them niggas in that lane with the millions of people that don't like me. I don't care. In real life, real time, every promoter, anybody tell you that there's nobody that's ever played with me in real life. Nowhere I've ever been. No, and this is my cousin. This is my first cousin. He already knows what's up with me. You know what I'm saying? Like these dudes, it's all about talk. Even if they come up here, anybody that come up here that don't like me, it's all talk. It's all this words on Instagram, words for other people. In real life, nobody's gonna put their hands on me. Nobody's gonna talk crazy to me. Nobody's gonna check me about nothing in real life. It's all Instagram. That's why I don't entertain a lot of stuff. In real life, they know me in real life. Yeah, this is not no joke. You know what I'm saying? So, we stand on what we stand on over here, man. Like real tough. I have no desire to patch up nothing with none of them dudes. I don't care. They can forget they ever knew me. I'm just being honest with you.
Because the music was good, so you won't patch it up for the music.
I tried the other day. I tried, and that nigga was standing right there. Rise T came in the studio, and I presented it to him. You know what I said? I'm going to let the people know. I'm a gangster. I say what I want. Listen, I told that nigga, you want to make $1 million? Let's drop a song. The Raging Rebels put out a new song featuring 7 War Shorty and Desire Rocket. Matter of fact, you was standing right there, I'm right? All right. He was with it, but then he was a little reluctant because I think he knew how his partner, or whoever, what would you call it? His group mate. That's how he felt about it. He ain't gonna fuck with it or whatever. So he was a little reluctant in the studio. He with it. You know what I'm saying? It's the other nigga that's not with it. You know what I'm saying? It's the other nigga. And boy, listen, boy, nigga ain't tripping on fighting nobody. Just want to throw that out there. I can fight real good. Boy, listen, I just want to throw that out there. Because I don't want nobody to think this some gun shit. Boy, I can fight. I've been in jail 9 years, nigga, my whole life, nigga. If you think I can't fight, you was a fool. You was a dummy. I'm just throwing it out there, my nigga. I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying? I ain't tripping, bro. Ain't always got to be violent. You know what I'm saying? We can fight. We can dap it all, whatever. You know what I'm saying? But if it's not in there, fuck you niggas. Go on with your life, man. I do this. Real talk. I stand on that, man.
So, what's next for 7 Word Shorty? What's
I'm
next?
just a neighborhood rapper. My new album, my new song is in stores. It just hit stores. That and Kanisha. I think we released 2. Kanisha and I'm just a neighborhood rapper. This new album that I'm about to drop in the next few weeks is gonna really put a lot of artists in an uncomfortable situation.
Why is that?
Because of the things that I'm talking about in this album. Songs like Trouble. Songs like Memories Fade. Songs like, Who. It's a lot of songs on there that's touching some very touchy subjects. And the mixing and mastering is probably the best that I've ever put out, you know what I'm saying, on any record. So this is probably gonna be the highlight of my career, this album here. And it's entitled I'm Just a Neighborhood Rapper.
Just a neighborhood rapper?
I'm Just a Neighborhood Rapper. That's the name of the album.
When is dropping?
I don't think Greg announced the date yet. He just put out the first single. The self-entitled song, I'm Just a Neighborhood Rapper. I think I'm gonna perform it in a little bit for you guys.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's the name. But I don't think he put a date out on it yet. I think he's waiting on the tour to gain the momentum it's gonna gain, and then he's gonna drop it.
All right, speaking of the tours, Quiddy, put up the flyer for the tour. Tell the people about the tour that you got going on.
So I'm on 2 tours. So one of the tours is already started. It's the Appreciate the Love tour. It's promoted by Rewind Radio. I think it's 107.9. I believe the station is. I might have said that. Don't quote me on the numbers. Dude, Young Pro, Yasavani. So he put me on this tour, 25 cities. We starting off in Texas. We already started. It was packed the first show or whatever. And I think we got a few more shows coming up in Cade and the other little cities or whatever. But this tour is just it's piggybacking my actual tour for I'm Just a Neighborhood Rapper. So all they did was 2 promoters came together and combined all the shows. So total it's like 50 shows.
Damn.
It's like 55 shows, I think. 55.
You know what I wanted to ask you? Because I was listening to your music. Do you consider yourself a bounce rapper too? No. Why?
Nah. I don't even like bounce music like that. I like it and I appreciate it because it's our culture. But I don't sit home and listen and just put on bounce music and vibe out. I don't ride in my car, just put on bounce music and vibe out. Every now and then if I hear a decent bounce song, I may play it. So I actually just saw the Trip Out video for the first time. Y'all saw that video?
Nah, I ain't checking it yet.
Everybody
listen,
saw that video.
I was offended. I was offended.
Why?
Man, I saw all them kids popping their dick and vaginas all in the video. That shit was unbelievable, man.
So you offended by the dance?
I was offended by the nature that they put the kids in. Okay. That's what offended me. The song is great. I think T's performance was great. The dynamics and the overall aesthetics of how they set the video up was horrible. They could have removed the kids and put adults there. The dude that popping the dick thing. Like, why would you have a bunch of kids popping their dick and pussy in the camera? Like, what's the point? What director came up with that bright idea? That's the stupidest shit in the world.
I haven't seen the video.
Oh, it's gonna break your heart. It's gonna break your heart. Do not go watch it. It's gonna hurt you. I'm being honest with you. I got kids. I don't agree. I don't recommend no parent to do that for their child, man. Like, even those parents that allow their children to be in that video, they down bad, man. Who do that? Who does that? That's like putting a gun in your child's hand and say, "Oh, go play this." Who does that? Who encourages their kid to pop their wiener in the camera? Who does that?
The dance is kind of different.
It's vulgar.
It is vulgar.
Very vulgar for children.
Yeah.
If it was adults doing it, I wouldn't have nothing to say. When you got 5-year-olds, 6-year-olds, 7-year-olds, come on, bro. The whole video, I think the oldest child in the video was what, 10? That's a problem.
I ain't seen it neither.
Man, go pull a video.
But I know the dad, so I ain't gonna sit up here in front like I don't know.
But there's a way for the kids to do the dance in a decent way. The kids love the dance.
Not that dance. Nah,
not that dance. Yeah, I don't think so. Not that one.
How you remix that? You can't remix that dance.
You can't. Because if you're not popping your dick, you're not doing it. That's what it is. Am I lying?
Yeah, nah.
I'm being honest. No offense to teasing. Don't make a song about me in your career, nigga. Anyway, listen, go ahead.
But listen,
being honest, bro.
Let me move on, man.
Go ahead.
Music. Not music.
Hey.
Movies.
Yeah.
You into the movie thing?
Yeah, I'm in a movie. I'm in a new movie that's about to hit Netflix. Actually, it's the new Hot Boys movie. with Gangsta Williams, Birdman brother. So I'm playing Silver. I'm one of the leading characters, one of the original Hot Boys. Yep. Yes, sir.
When that's dropping?
I don't know. I actually just DM'd them and asked them, they about to drop the trailer. The trailer, I'm in it. I got 2 guns.
Is this your first time acting?
Yeah, my first time. It's a real movie, man. It's going to be on Netflix, and it's a TV show. But you know what I told Gangsta on set? I ain't gonna lie, dog, and I wish I could call that nigga right now. I probably could. But anyway, I told him, I said, say, bro, thank you. He said, thank you for what? I said, thank you for putting me in this movie. Bitch, you made me famous. And nigga said, man, you already famous. I said, nah, nigga. This kicked me over the edge.
I gotta ask you, how did y'all connect?
How did me and Gangsta connect? I think he saw something on Instagram and started engaging and stuff like that.
Okay.
And we went to talking from there. I DM'd him, started talking and things like that. And it wasn't until I actually met him. He the real deal. Do not get that camera and what you see on that, man, that nigga's a real gangster in real life. I'm serious. I saw this with my own eyes. Like, dude is the real, he's the definition of what an OG stands for.
What do you feel about what everybody is saying, what he's publicly said?
Don't even matter.
Okay.
What I saw around that nigga, it don't even matter. That's like a mosquito trying to bite plastic. It don't even matter. Like, this nigga is surrounded by an army, first of all. The way they move is military-minded. Second of all, as far as money, everybody on that set, I watched Gangsta. At the end of the set, at the end of the shooting the trailer, they had about 140 people on set, right? I watched Gangsta pull out a bag of money and give everybody $250 cash. You do the math. Even me. Just for participating and waiting on the set. So, what'd that take?
He bought his business.
About his business.
About his
That's
business.
a lot of people to be giving that type of cash to, bro. I'm just being honest with you, man.
Right.
It's a lot of people, nigga. When you talking about 100-something people, you giving out 300. What you mean? Just to be here, just to stand there, and all the people not even in the movie. They were just there. They ain't even using. But when I see stuff like that, it showed me a boss. It showed me a real businessman. It showed me a person that's about, this is not all just for shits and giggles. Like, this for real. You know what I'm saying? Even, man, this for real. That movie gonna blow everybody's mind. And I already know that the movie gonna go big because of the attention he got on him. You heard me? I already know this already.
And you said it's the new Hot Boys movie?
It's called Them Boys at War.
Them Boys at War.
Yep.
I'm looking forward to that one.
The story of the original Hot Boys. Mosquito, Gangster, Sterling, and Doing It. All 4 of them. Because the group, the Hot Boys, is actually a simulation of the actual dudes that actually existed. So like BG, his name is Baby Gangster. Who you think he played? Gangster. He's home. So he was the Baby Gangster. He named his baby. Birdman named them after the dudes. I think Lil Wayne was supposed to be Mosquito or something like that. It's the real deal. So now they about to tell a story of the actual dudes that actually existed.
So being from New Orleans, right? Outside of your music, what would see people say that, that nigga from New Orleans? If they never knew your music.
Me saying the word baby.
Yeah?
Yeah, everywhere I go. That one word is over with. Say it. Baby. They want you to say it over and over and over and over and over. I put this on everything I love. As funny as that sounds.
That's the trump card.
Yeah, that's the trump card. You want a girl, you want any type of female. Am I lying? That one word, baby. Game over. Over with. That's gonna get you in every game.
When you go to Houston, when you go to Atlanta, all that.
The word baby. When they hear you say that word, they know you're a real. Let me tell you something, bro. And I wanted to say this, and this is the first podcast. New Orleans is probably the most respected city in the music industry. Guess how I know that?
Tell me.
Who the hell beefing with a New Orleans rapper? When you ever saw somebody actually say a New Orleans rapper name, I'm talking about a prominent New Orleans rapper in a song, all these niggas beefing with each other. Niggas in Atlanta beefing with Memphis. Memphis beefing with Houston. Houston beefing with... Ain't nobody beefing with this city. You got the Ride 49, the 7 War Shorty, Big Free, the Minute, Lil Wayne. And the reason why, it ain't because New Orleans is like a bullet city. Nah, it's the respect level because they know how these niggas coming. You say something wrong about a nigga from New Orleans, nigga gonna be in front of your door. Just being honest with you. That's how them niggas rocking down here. Yeah, nigga gonna go through everything they need to go through, and they're gonna be in front of your house when you arrive back at home. Because the last thing you thinking about is these niggas getting in the car, driving way hours away to come in if it's that serious. So, like, New Orleans niggas, they deal with stuff like that. They bout that type of shit. Like, these little young niggas tripping, man. You can't say nothing bad or crazy about these little, they coming. They stepping. They stepping.
They're different breeds.
Listen to the words I'm about to tell you. Behind nothing. Behind nothing. All behind you not liking something on Instagram. That's enough for them to take your life. I'm just being honest with you, man. That's the truth. It's the world we're living in right now, and it's crazy.
You know kids like that today, personally?
Yes. I try to talk to them and lead them out there.
What do you say?
Every day. Man, listen, this generation need to die. This whole generation.
Oh, man.
Listen to me.
No.
Listen to me, man. Listen to what I'm telling you.
Say that differently.
Listen to me, man. I can explain what I just said, bro. This whole generation is so too up. Every murder is a retaliation from another murder or a series of murders. Listen to what I'm telling you, man. And I'm not saying that to be, yes, that's why I'm saying that this generation need to be done away with. Because you will never eradicate the drama. You will never eradicate the murders, the robberies. All of it is, I'm about to kill this dude or I'm beefing with this nigga for the next 3 years because he killed my nephew. And that nephew killed my partner, uncle. And it's just a whole web of bullshit that these niggas in the name, they're going to shoot in the name of. You know what I'm saying? I'm just being honest with you, man. So in order to stop that, this generation need to be done away with. I'm being honest with you.
I can respect that.
I'm being honest. I didn't mean to say it like that.
The pushback I'm going to give you, right? So 7 War Shorty, the person, you've been to a lot.
Right.
And a part of your image is a rehabilitated man.
Right.
So why don't you see rehabilitation for these youths?
Because it's called reprobation. You familiar with that word?
Explain it to me.
Reprobated. So a lot of people that's existing today are reprobated. That means, and it's actually in the Bible, Romans chapter 1. That means that God has given you up to that lifestyle. Meaning the way your mind is conditioned, the way you think, the way you see the world is stuck. And it's going to be that way, the way it is, for the rest of your life. It's called reprobation. It's a real word. Look it up. People actually go through that. People actually experience reprobation. You know how we classify it? We say
rehabilitation is a real word too.
Right. But when you're reprobated, rehabilitation don't take place because it comes to the place where we see people like, oh, that old lady stuck in her ways. You ever heard that? You ever said that?
Why I'm giving you this pushback, right? Because we in an election cycle and, some amendments, up for change and stuff. And we're talking a lot about giving teenagers, adult sentences and trying them as adults and stuff. How do you see that?
On what level?
Because say for instance, a 14-year-old do some committed felony. I don't think a 14-year-old should get the same time.
Should get
somebody
tried as an
25.
adult.
You can't say that.
Why not?
You can't say that. These kids not kids no more.
So you think kids should be tried as adults?
No, I don't think that. Some of these kids are not kids no more. Some of these parents are overlooking the ability of some of these little 13, 14, 15-year-old children. They're not kids no more. They more well equipped than you. They got more money than a lot of these adults. They stronger. They more equipped mentally. I'm being honest with you. These kids not kids no more. They can outthink some of these adults.
Not the ones that's getting caught up in crime and going to jail. Because they can't pay for their lawyers. They don't got no money. They all got public defenders.
But you know what, Ross?
A lot of those kids that can't do that, that's the kids that's out here wilding. They don't have no financial stability, but they out here wilding in the streets. See, I'm in the streets for real every day. I'm not, just because I'm 7 War Shorty don't mean I'm on the other side of the fence. Man, I'm on the other side of the fence, and I'm actually in real life in the streets. I see this shit for what it is. These kids not kids no more.
I can feel what he's saying when he say that. I can understand.
They're not kids no more, bro.
With that particular saying.
You know how when we was young, we used to see the kids playing basketball in the streets. We used to see them playing hopscotch. Niggas be in the churchyard playing football. You remember that? You know what I'm saying? We used to have the basketball goal outside on the street. Oh, even if we didn't have a goal, nigga, we put in a crate, cut the bottom out the crate, and we gonna nail it to the damn pole just to make us a goal. I'm just saying.
That has definitely changed.
That is gone. You know why that is gone? Yes, because kids are learning how to clean guns. They're learning how to cock them. They want a 232. The most popular thing is knowing the name. Listen, boy, these kids today can tell you every gun on earth, man. Everybody can tell you exactly what bullet go in that gun. When the bullet hit that nigga over there, how big the hole gonna be, the circumference of the hole, the radius, the diameter. They can break it down to the scientific T, but can't even spell their own damn name. You know how I know that? I'm in the streets. I talk to these niggas every day. I talk to them every day. And I'd be amazed that these niggas can know so much about the streets, but so little about real life and about being a man or being a woman. These little girls can tell you so much. I'm talking about the ins and outs on how to get a dollar out of nigga by using their body, but couldn't even tell you how to even set up a light bill in their name. Shit unbelievable, man. That's the generation we living in. Yeah. So you don't know what these kids are doing when they get caught up in these crimes. You don't know that. We just see what the TV shows. Oh, this 14-year-old got charged with murder. Man, this nigga probably planned that murder. Not saying he did, but these kids are doing that. They are setting this up. They're not just getting in the car, riding around and shooting random people. Nah, this shit is set up on for about a week or two. Yeah, well, I'm going to find out where this nigga work at. I'm going to kill this nigga at Mardi Gras. I'm going to shoot this nigga at the second line. This shit is thought about with these kids. This ain't no spontaneous shit that's going down. Nah, this strategically put together because we thinking that these children are still children. No, they not. They're not just kids no more.
I ain't never look at it like that.
They're not just kids no more, brother.
But I'm still not for the life sentence.
I'm not for that either.
15-year-old.
I'm not for that either, man. But at the same time, we need role models to stand up in the community, bro, to stop these niggas from doing that stuff, to get those times. Yeah. You talking to a nigga that did 9 summers. Man, I'm a 6-time convicted felon. I know they got niggas that deserve a shot to be home, and I also know that they got niggas that don't deserve a shot to get out that bitch. Do you understand with me, man? I got niggas that I met that ate their wife and daughter, man. Cut them up in pieces. They found their daughter head in the freezer. This nigga got 2 life sentences for this. So some people that's in jail, everybody don't deserve to come home, bro. You got some sick-minded people in this world, man. Young and old.
I agree.
I've met them all, man. I did 6 years in Angola State Penitentiary. It's the only penitentiary in this state right here. I did 6 summers in there on a big yard. So I've talked, I've dialect, I've talked to a lot of niggas. I've heard their stories, the way these niggas think. The biggest one is this nigga that did 40 years, Kofi. He was on the ledge telling me, smoking a cigarette, after doing 40 years, that how he got his victim, the nigga that told on him, he got his daughter, address, social security number, the city and state she live in, and when the parole board release him, he gonna kill her. You know what I told that nigga? I said, boy, you remind me of the children of Israel that was in the wilderness for 40 years. Nigga, you been in here 40 years, and you still talking about killing a nigga? Man, you gotta be out your damn mind, man. Man, you gotta be a goddamn fool. But that showed me that everybody can't be rehabilitated. That word he used. Everybody can't be rehabilitated. Sometimes rehabilitation is far gone because people are stuck in reprobation. They stuck there. I don't give a damn what you show them. Nigga, Jesus can come touch him. They gonna try to hurt him. I'm just being honest. Some people have been giving up to that lifestyle, bro. Real talk, man.
So as a OG growing up in New Orleans, right? The kids that's coming up doing what you do, what advice you got for them?
So the advice I got for them, you can do anything that you want to do. It's called repetitiveness. It's called consistency. I don't give a damn if nobody believe in you. You got to believe in you. And that's it. That's all that it takes. Nobody has to believe in me. Nobody did. I believed in my goddamn self. That's how I got here. You understand? You know how many niggas in jail told me I was whack, told me I didn't have the lyrical content, niggas in the streets, all these people that didn't believe in me coming up, man. My cousin will tell you, he been with me the whole ride.
Still do.
When I was a gospel rapper, man. Niggas don't believe, and I'm successful and niggas still feel like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't punching no clock at McDonald's or Walmart, my nigga. Like, what these niggas think? That nigga, I live off this music. It's how I feed my family. It's how I feed my team.
Block all the noise out.
Yeah. So, you know, my advice is you can do anything you want to do. You can be anything you want to be, man. Don't let nobody tell you you can't. Because when you present most people your idea, most people going to tell you, man, that shit ain't going to work. That shit sounds stupid. You know why they say that? because you presented it to them. But the vision ain't shown to them. It ain't for them to see it, nigga. It's for you to see it. You see what it look like. They ain't gotta see what it look like. Long as you see the finish line, that's all that matter. Fuck mama, daddy, uncle, sister, brother, partner, everybody. Forget what they talking about. And long as you see it, it's over with. It's over with.
I like that. I like that shit. So listen, we halfway through the show. Well, not halfway, but further along through the show. We got this one thing that we always do with everybody that touched the podcast. We want to know from your 5 to your number 1, your top 5 artists of all time. Number one being the best. Number 5 being number 5.
All right, so
we starting from 5 first.
Number 5, Young Dro, Best Thing Smoking album. Young Dro is probably the most slept on artist in history.
Nobody has said that on the podcast.
Yeah, Young Dro. Young Dro is one of the greatest artists.
Young Dro yet.
If you ain't never heard it, go look at his Best Thing Smoke. This is why he went and retired. After you drop an album like that, there's no need to do anything else. Yeah, Best Thing Smoking is probably a classic for history ever. So
really?
Young Dro,
I love that.
Webby out of Baton Rouge.
That's your number 4?
Man, you heard what I said? Webby, coldest thing out here. You heard me? Webby. You heard me? Yeah, it's in my cars, it's in my clothes. I won't these wanna fuck with you. It's in my style and the way I roll. Yeah, Webby. I remember this. Yeah. You heard me? After Webby, we got DMX.
Okay, come on, cause I'm waiting for you.
Oh, DMX.
I know.
DMX. Oh yeah, you already know what my number 1 is.
I know what it is.
Then we got Jay-Z. He had my number 2. And number 1 is, which is my favorite rapper, that's Eminem.
All day, I knew he was gonna say
Eminem.
Yep.
That's my top 5.
Yep.
All time.
All time, right there. Bye. Bing, 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 bing.
Why Eminem?
I ain't nothing touching him. Not only because he's the greatest rapper.
I mean, we used to have arguments over this.
You want me to speak facts?
Yo,
speak facts?
This is the dead, man.
I'm gonna speak facts.
This is the dead.
All right, so people don't pay attention to this.
He's not on too many people top
no
5.
No artist that we idolize, no rapper has went diamond. None of them. Lil Wayne, you can name them. Nobody has a diamond album. Eminem have like 4, 5 of them.
Would you say because he's white?
No, because Nelly has a diamond album. Country Grammar.
You said no art. You said no rapper though.
I'm talking about current.
Current.
Yeah,
Nelly's a current rapper.
Well, now Nelly's not. He's not in popular demand no more.
Yo, no, he's a rapper, but he's not current.
He's not in popular
rapper.
demand. So
Eminem is not a popular demand.
No, 50 Cent went diamond. Get Rich or Die Trying, his first album. Sold 14 million. Then Nelly Country Grammar, first album, 10 million out the gate. These albums, no features. Nobody on these albums. Mm-hmm. No features, just them. So it's very hard to do to sell 10 million on one album. Yeah. So the reason why Eminem, even Jay-Z ain't never went diamond, as big as he is. So the reason why Eminem is my top number 1, he got like 4, 5 diamond albums. Anything he dropped sells, and it's not just white people buying his stuff. If you Google, and you can do it now, and the percentage of his fan base, 75% of Eminem's fan base is all black people.
What's your favorite Eminem album?
Marshall Mathers.
Man, I could not even tell you what. That's like the only Eminem album I know.
Nah, he got Slim Shady LP, Marshall Mathers. He got Curtain Close, Curtain Call, Eminem Show. He got a few of them. Oh, I can name every last album.
It's coming back to memory now.
Yeah, Marshall Mathers too. I can keep going.
But see, he sound like me. That's how
I keep going. I know every song that he's ever dropped, word for word, everything.
That's good. I mean, this is a personal thing. Everybody top 5 is personal to them.
That's right.
I respect it, you know? Yeah. I respect it.
It's different, but...
It's different. Definitely different.
It's different, but...
I know it's going to shock a lot of people, but...
yeah.
That's my top 5, bro. Shout out to Webby.
So, when you say that's your top 5, Nas is nowhere close to that, huh?
No, my top 5 meaning I can listen to these people all day, over and over and over on repeat, without skipping a beat. Yeah, all 5 of them, I can listen to them over and over and over and over.
I feel you on that. All right, so look, you say you wanted to perform a song, right? So is that your latest hit song, or
yeah, this is my new song. This one of them. One of them. I have a few of them. You know what I'm saying?
This is the song from the latest project, right?
Yeah.
What's it called?
It's called Louder.
Alex. All right, so listen, you heard it first here on the Den. Seventh Ward Shorty performing louder.
Louder, man.
All right.
You gonna take a break and let him perform it after? Or?
Yeah.
Okay.
You can do it right now.
All right.
Go right now.
Let's get it. This thing on? Yeah. My man just said it's good. Yeah, we good. Roger, we good? All right. Let's go ahead and set the vibe for him, you heard me? See if I still know how to do this here, cuz. Yeah! Yeah. We doing this live? Oh, it's live?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Let's get it. Look, I've been trying to kill myself for a minute now. But God said I ain't finished now. What do you say to the words I wanna curse first? They go in reverse and stop the first burp. That's how I feel. The world loud. It's getting weird, nigga. Look in the crowd, I'm a real figure. I'm just trying to find a way, navigating through the maze. If they stop me again, I don't know if I behave. It's louder than the words. I'm talking louder than the words. I'm at the bottom with the words. Demons frolic, what the fuck? Niggas hate me, I'm stuck. So I smoke louder, pray harder. All this noise make me falter.
You live on the Den.
Yeah. And every day, there it is, girl. Yeah. They wanted it live, bro. Let's get it. Yeah. Look. Hate me for something they see. Something they see, we see. I've been lost for years. Cried tears for years. Fought a dozen of peers and stay real with the unreal. I've been trying to be safe. Fam, I be scared. Every fucking day. I don't wanna see the grave. I don't know what else to say except I love you every day. When I leave, keep me in your heart in place. Baby, this my loud statement. If you don't hear me, that's crazy. I know it's loud in this world, but my voice better be the loudest, proudest square in the room, girl. Yeah.
It's all about louder, ladies and gentlemen. You heard it here on the Den.
Yeah. Soundwalk Shorty, you heard me? It's one of my favorite songs, I ain't gonna lie.
I'm rocking with it.
I ain't never did it live. This nigga here good. He trying to catch me on guard, yeah?
DJ.
Yes, it's all about the exclusive. That was. I like that. What gave you the idea to do that song?
You know, when I smoke weed and then get high or whatever, I smoke to like kind of clear my mind. I smoke that loud, you know, to clear my mind, to get over, you know, certain things I'm going through or whatever. You know, I go through a lot. You know, even though I got all the stuff that I got going on in my life, I go through a lot in my life. You heard me? So, you know, that's why.
Yo, so listen, man. I want to thank you for coming to the show.
Facts.
It's an honor interviewing you.
I appreciate
that. We had fun with it. Like, I know when you first walked in, you was like, hold up, what this nigga gonna ask me? So, you know, we try to give the people what they want. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
So what we implement the next show is like people gonna be able to call in. Cause I can't remember everything people want me to ask you, bro. I ain't even gonna lie.
Oh, they was actually telling y'all what to ask me?
Man, I'm telling you, they wanted me to ask. That was one of the questions. Is like, you know this nigga beefing with a lot of motherfuckers.
Shout out to Biscotti with the Baldy, my dog Tiffany. Shout out to my wife. Shout out to all the people. If I forgot your name, to shout you out, I apologize. Cause I know a lot of people DM me on Instagram.
And say shout them out.
Yeah, Biscotti with the Baldy. I just shouted out. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all tap in with her. You know what I'm saying? To get everything that she got going on. You know, Ricaville, you know, y'all know Judah Clan. But if I forgot you and forgot to shout you out, man, don't flood my DMs getting mad. And another thing, all you rappers, I made that post about the rapper making songs about me. Hey, listen, I'm praying. Say my name. One of you niggas say my name, buddy. Oh, me, man. I just wanted to say that.
Right. So tell the people if somebody have never heard of Seven Ward Shorty, tell them where they can find you, where they can find your music.
Fact, man. So I'm a real easy to find, man. Just type in Seven Ward Shorty on any search engine, Google. You know, if you can't find me on any social media, which it shouldn't be hard to find, just simply do a quick Google search. You know, and all my stuff is in, you know, chronological order where people can easily, you know, kind of navigate themselves to whatever they're trying to navigate with Shorty.
So listen, when you ready to drop that reggae feature song, I need y'all to come back to the den and do it.
Oh, yeah.
No, we got to get the exclusive shit.
Oh, yeah.
So talk to whoever you got to talk to. Tell them the den.
I ain't gonna lie though, bro. But don't sleep on that song with me and Orthodox. That's gonna hurt the streets.
I know it's going.
I'm looking forward for that one.
Yeah, that's gonna hurt the
I know
streets.
that's
That
gonna do some
beautiful
numbers.
Yeah, beautiful. No, that's the hit. Good looking girl. Yeah, oh yeah, good looking girl.
Yeah, because when we bringing him back because he been on here before, so we bringing him back. And when I bring him back, we be like, look, I heard about this exclusive shit. I need it on the den. You feel me?
Man, that's my dog. That's my dog, man. Jizzy. Oh, shout out to my whole record label, all my artists, Jizzy J, Jizzle, NSD Brian. You know,
you want to give your artist a plug too? Your
Yeah.
artist
Man, the whole city know who Desire Rock is. You heard me?
Alright,
Yeah,
alright.
he stamped out here. You know what I'm saying? I'm proud of him. He did good. You know what I'm saying? That's one of the newest artists that I just signed. And he's already a star already. You heard me? People already, you know, following him. He got motion. He got traffic. You know, it just makes me feel good that I was able to.
Right,
and that's been my friend for 20-something years, about 25 years. That's been my best friend. You know, and he came at me after 25 years. You know how crazy that is? After 25 years, this nigga looked at me and said, I won't be a rapper. Man, this nigga asked me that in the studio, man. After 25 years, he finally wanted to be a rapper. All the CDs that he done saw me drop, and now he won't be a rapper. I mean, he's doing good. He got about 5, 6 songs out. Yeah. So I'm proud of you, brother.
So when can the city see you next? Like a performance in the city.
So in the city, when's the next show? The 3rd? Coming up at the Island? The 5th. At the Island. Make sure y'all come to the Island. I'm gonna make a special appearance with my.
Tell them right there. That's you right there.
Make sure y'all come to the Island on the 5th in New Orleans East, 9 o'clock. I'm gonna be there. This ain't no joke. I'm really gonna be there in person. I'm coming to support. I got a few artists that's gonna hit the stage, and my boy Pro Shit. I'm gonna be there, hit stage, and then we got a few things after that. But I will be in the city, and I think we got a few festivals coming up. We just hadn't. Yeah, we got a few festivals coming up. They hadn't got with my manager yet to lock in the dates, but that's coming up too. Yes.
Yo, thanks for coming through the day,
man. I appreciate y'all, man. This was
live. Henry ain't do a lot of talking. Henry just say, yo, the camera be we'll big up Henry too.
This is my real cousin family. This is Henry Lenz. That's his nickname. Henry Thomas. This is my first cousin. This is my daddy's sister, son. Her first son, you heard me? And so yeah, he watched me. He grew up with me, basically. I learned everything from this nigga. You know what I'm saying? This nigga a gangster, you heard me? My cousin Henry, you heard me?
That's what's up. That's what's up.
And then my security back there, I got Smokey back there, you heard me? Y'all don't know Smokey. Smokey in the building for the city, y'all know him. He with me. And I appreciate this DJ, this cold ass DJ you got. This nigga cold.
That's DJ.
Like, this the greatest DJ in the world. DJ, man, this the greatest DJ in the world. Y'all need to book him. I heard some shit. Listen, I can't tell y'all everything. I heard some shit. Book this nigga, man.
Corp Ross, thanks for coming through.
Mr. Kobe.
I know about the Bayou Buds brand.
Appreciate you, man. Bayou Buds in the building, man. Yes. We need to do something for Bayou Buds.
Absolutely.
I told you I follow him on Instagram.
We're gonna get Shorty to do something for Bayou Buds.
Yeah, I follow him on Instagram. Yeah, y'all follow Bayou Buds, man. I follow him. Go if you can't follow it, go look in my follower list and go ahead and type the name in. It's in there.
So people, like we do every night. Thank you for watching the HLE Television, The Den. Follow us, like, subscribe. DJ D-Lex going to take us out. You know we got some announcements this week. We know we got some events coming up. And let me tell y'all, this Friday, it's going to be a game changer this Friday.
I'm coming in there. Rhythms.
I'm telling you.
Rhythms? That's where we going?
Like,
man, we going in there.
Let's play some music. Let's get these announcements.
We going in there, man.
Vibes.
Inside the Den with DJ D-Lex, Higher Level, Lady Casper, and guest co-host Ross Coffee. Now let's turn up for the DJ.
So listen, right? It's all about Friday. This Friday, it's all about pink panties. This is an event for the grown and sexy. It's a lingerie and pajama party going down this Friday at Club My Rhythms. We got DJ D-Lex on the ones and twos. We got DJ Fresh. We got the young innovator DJ Goons. And you know we got the one and only representative for the females, Tay for president. She gonna hold it down. We gonna make a movie this Friday. It's all about the grown and sexy. All right? The key word in this party, ladies and gentlemen, is self-control because the ladies are coming out bananas. All right? Next, we have Rhythms on a Sunday. Each and every Sunday. We are, ladies and gentlemen, I'm saying on the podcast, we are the new Club Caribbean 2.0.
Yeah.
Fuck what you talk about. That's the kind of vibe we bring into the city.
DJ D-Lex.
All right? So, DJ D-Lex, do your thing.
Make the whole world sing a nigga motto. If you ain't got gas, come cop from me and that. Where every bitch gang like Lotto. And all the baddest bitches off Aubrey Street. Make the whole world sing a nigga motto. If you ain't got gas, come cop from me and that.
DJ D-Lex.
Make the whole world sing a nigga motto. If you ain't got gas, come cop from me and that. Where every bitch gang like Lotto. And all the baddest bitches off Aubrey Street. Make the whole world sing a nigga motto. If you ain't got gas, come cop from me and that. Where every bitch gang like Lotto. And all the baddest bitches off Aubrey Street. See, I came from the life, caught fame in that life. Shit, what's up? We at the bang of that life. Probably stepped on. Few niggas with the best thumb. See, I met this windstorm. One summer when I let my dick roam. Found trouble like Fred the Flintstone. Shit, never did my life so enormous. Swear to God, I done fucked up some money. Hard times had a nigga's stomach grumbling. I ain't lying if you're from where I'm from, then you know it's law. Hit him with the call, get the call, don't move. My uncle named Poops in Noonie. Ooh, we finally got rich, did this my school. Bitch, I'm a fool, king of New Orleans, who are you? Status on go-go, price no yo-yo, and I ain't no ho-ho. I been big shorty way back when I spoke. But we ain't gon' throw blows. Say what you say and mean what you mean, little nigga. I got a plot for the hood, nigga, what's good? Let's get bigger.
I'm on a new level. I'm on a new level.
Yeah. Yeah. A little bit more. Yeah. I'm on a new level.
I'm on a new level. I'm on a new level. I'm on a new level. I'm on a new level. Brought me a new shovel. Put these niggas in the dirt. Shame with the new bezel. All my niggas put in work. I'm on a new level. 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 Brought me a new shovel. Put these niggas in the dirt. Shame with the new bezel. All my niggas put in work. Used to be slick.
Say, look, you can f with me if you wanted to.
It's your favorite girl DJ D-Lex.
Say, look, you can f with me if you wanted to. These expensive, these is red bottoms, these is bloody shoes. Hit the store, I can get them both. I don't wanna choose, and I'm quick cutting off, so don't get comfortable. Look, I don't dance now, I make money move. Say I don't gotta dance, I make money move. If I see you now speak, that means I don't with you. I'm a boss, you a worker, I make bloody move. Now she say,
yeah, the way you move it, got me in a trance. DJ turn me up, ladies, this your jam. I'ma sip Moscato when you gon' lose them pants. And I'ma throw this money while you do it with no hands. Girl, drop it to the floor. Yo!
Long hair
but she don't care. When she walks, she gets stairs. Brown skin or a yellow bone. DJ, this my favorite song, so I'ma make it thunderstorm. Blood, want it, block her hell. Blow it, fuck it, I don't care. Blessings flying everywhere. Have my